I stood in the center of the street in shock. The robot stopped a good 50 feet away, firing around me, missing me by inches. It seemed to be taunting me. It raised its right arm up, gun attached to the end, and pointed it square at my hat. Everyone get off the streets. This is between me and the robot. Mack Murphy, P.I., and the case of a man with a hole in his heart, Part 2. I reach for the gun inside my jacket. Not there. The holster's empty. I dive and take cover to the side of a car stopped in front of the soda shop. The robot continues firing. The man behind the wheel of the car was bent over and covering his head. You might want to find somewhere else to be, buddy. The man looks at me, then over at the robot, then hops out of his car and takes off running in the opposite direction.
Come on out, Murphy. If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead already.
What the heck? You'll excuse me if I stay right here, thanks. Think, Mac, think.
You've got 5 seconds until I command this robot to open fire on everyone it sees.
I peek up over the hood of the Willys Overland sedan that had become my temporary hiding place. The windshield was completely destroyed, and the rest of her was more Swiss cheese than car. Hate to be around when the owner sees the damage. At least she's still running. Looking up the street, I notice now that there is a speaker in the upper part of the robot's chest, and a large antenna coming off the top of its head. Lots of gears, lots of glass tubes. Looks flimsy. Okay, I'm coming out. Just lower your gun first. As soon as the gun is lowered, I leap over the car door, land in the driver's seat, throw the car in gear, slam on the gas, and veer towards the metal beast. I lift my head from the steering wheel, the world spinning. People are rushing out from buildings, the robot head sparking upside down in the passenger seat next to me. Some kid opens my door, helps me onto my feet, and hands me my hat. Thanks, kid. Then I notice the ground.
Mac, you okay? Everybody clear some space!
Thanks, Ed. Help me up onto my feet. Pieces of the robot were strewn over half a block. I thought robots were supposed to be tough, hard as iron, but this thing fell apart like an overstuffed sandwich.
What was it, Mac? What did it want?
Me, Ed. It wanted me, and I'm pretty sure it has something to do with that guy in your morgue. I need you to go back there and get that autopsy done as fast as possible.
You got it, Mac. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to get some answers. I grabbed the robot head from the car and headed back towards my office. I was tired, bruised, dizzy, and carrying a rather heavy robot head. Uphill. At least it had stopped raining. I have a lot of questions and not a lot of answers. Who sent the letter hiring me? Who is the man with the hole burned through his chest? And who is that man who ran from me outside the morgue, and how on earth did he run as fast as a car? And since when did we have robots attacking people in Seattle? As I arrived at my office, I noticed the door sat open with the handle broken off. The office was trashed, the drawers pulled out of my desk and tossed to the side, my bookshelf empty and floor surprisingly full. Someone was either looking for something or trying to send a message. I drop the robot head on my desk, pick up a bottle of whiskey laying on the ground, pull the cork out, and proceed to lay down on my couch. I wake up to the phone ringing. Outside the window, the city was dark. I must have passed out. This is Mack Murphy. I'll be right there. Don't move. Tune in next week for another exciting episode of Mack Murphy, P.I.